Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Shutdoor or Doorshutter coming back to you with a brand new episode of Shutdoor's 1.16.5 pack. And today we are actually working on the Foundry again. We're going to continue. We're not going to stop like we have previously, like 1 minute we're working on it, the next we're not. We're going to keep working on this. We're going to figure out the rest of this. I do have to mention, I am recording this on the day it's supposed to release. I will mention that because I have been working on another series, and so kind of have two different series going, and you'll see the first episode of that tomorrow, and Thursday, and Saturday. So we're gonna do 3 episodes of this every week and 3 episodes of the other series, and I'm really excited. I hope this will last. I hope I can actually keep it going. Um, Saturdays, usually Saturday and Sunday, I don't post anything, but I'm gonna try to start posting on Saturday, of course, and we'll see how that goes. But anyway, we have all of the actual metals in front of us. I did this off camera. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I did do that, and I did set up this one just because I needed to. But we are pretty much done with this one, so we can actually take this away here. But what we need to do now is actually get this going. So how we want to do this, I'm thinking is, well, I don't actually know. Nope, I did not mean to destroy that. How does the other side look? Okay, so it's just pipe wrenched there. All right, so we'll just do pipe wrench here. You can also see in the top left corner, we do have Optifine to try and help a little bit with the actual stuttering of the mod pack. Hopefully it'll help just a little bit. It seems to have cut down some of it somewhat. I really don't know why my game lags so much. It might be because of my processor. It might be because of just being a lot of mods. Who knows? Anyway, we are going to figure out how we're going to do this. So what I was thinking... yeah, we could do that. Let's do that. Alright, so how we want to do this is let's just get some hoppers. We're going to do this old school Minecraft style just because we can. We're going to do good old fashioned hopper systems. Nothing really too fancy. We're just going to hopper into the ender chest. But first off, we need to get the ender chest. Well, 2 of them, because I don't really want to use just one. And I think what we're going to do, actually, is bring this bad boy over yonder. Go down. I'll mention this in a second. Hold on. Do we actually have one that is free? Yeah, this one. This one will be fine. We'll pull everything out of it for a second here. Alright. So these will just be straight white, which is fine. I don't really care. Alright, so let me explain why this stuff looks different. So, off camera, I made a minor resource pack. And the reason I did this is because I was getting tired of this looking different. Just purely because I was tired of it looking different. So, this is actually a resource pack that I just threw together. What I did is I took the original glowstone texture, took the portions of the, Project E's condenser and stuff. So like the face and the top, which you guys can't see. Actually, I could just break this real quick. You can see that I just took the orb, took the front side, and put it there. I actually also did this for the Auxilium mod, which originally it's got the orb on all sides because there is no actual interface with these blocks. It is just purely an energy collector and no actual interface like this. So I've changed it, and you can see the actual antimatter relays are the exact same way. This top part isn't as dark as the original, but I just kept it. But you can see there's the face and all that. So yeah, purely out of spite of hating the actual texture of the Project E and Auxilium thing. So yeah, just so you guys know, I wasn't just gonna like side swipe that, just go past it without mentioning it. But anyway, we have the ender chests. So what we need to do now is we actually just need to get 2 blue dye, right? So we just need 2 lapis here. Okay, we can place both of these down, and then boop, boop. Okay, and remember the reason we're doing blue is because that is the color of this one. And this one is actually where the ingots are coming in to the system. Man, I really don't like how breakable these pipes are sometimes. I like it, but I don't. I kind of just wish it was like wrenchable rather than breakable. Like how some other mods, I think Ender.io back in the day was that way. I think there's like a hollow part under this. But alright, so we can put the ender chest here. Nope, not here. Here. And then we'll put the other one here. Not there. By golly. Alright, there. And we'll take out all of this. Let's just throw these in here for right now. And also you can hear there's more than one thing opening. And that is actually because of the 2 ender chests being side by side. So if you can see over here that this one opens. And you can see that they both close. So you'll hear double the noise, which is not the best, but whatever. Yeah, there's just bronze in that one. Okay. Alright, so what we need to do is actually get a little bit more room here. You can see I actually ran to the nether. I needed cobalt, just because I needed to make more drains. So that's why I actually had some in my inventory, is because I went and made it. You know, need to do that every once in a while because I don't really have access to cobalt other than mining it. So, but it'll all be all right. All right, so up here we have a timer. We need circuit plates, which are just smooth stone, and we need conductive plates, which I believe is just 1 piece of redstone, correct? This is 4 and 3, and this is torch and that, and this is a few other things. Okay. All right, so let's grab a few pieces of that. I actually made some of these plates. Where are they? I don't see them. There they are. Just took me a second. All right, let's grab some of that. Let's grab some sticks. So let's make one of these. How many do we need of these? Okay, so we can actually do 2 of these. So let's just get 3. Right? 1, 2, 3. No, we need 6. 6 is a better option. Okay, so there's those. You get 3 of these, and you need 2 of them, so let's make another set here. It's a little overkill, but that's fine. Okay, let's make another torch. Let's actually make 2 more torches here. Alright. And 2 of those, okay. So that should be 2 timers. Okay, and we should be able to get project wire. I do want to actually get this wire, which is redstone or red alloy, which is red iron, which is that. Okay, so let's see. Is there an efficient way to do this? Okay, so no. So we just need that and some of this and just surround it. Alright, so just 2 more of this. Surround it, and then we'll throw it into a furnace. I think we can just run over here and throw it in this furnace. It doesn't really matter if it goes up just because there is no actual room for that to move. So we'll just take it out of here. Alright. And we'll just use the crafting table here. And grab, what is that, 24? Okay. we'll see how this works. Okay, so every single pulse should be allowing that drain, the actual duct and faucet, to work together and actually output an ingot into this, right? So let's go for Project Red screwdriver, this thing right here. So 2 blue dye and 3 iron. That's not too bad. We'll also sleep whenever we get this done here. Alright. So let's see. So we need just 2 of this. Throw that in here. Get some blue dye. Sooner or later, we will actually get probably a few energy condensers full of dye just alone, because it would be a good idea to have every dye, you know, just in case I want to make some things look colorful or something. But alright, so if you shift right... Oh, come on. Ate the stupid food. Is it right click, shift? Okay, so it's just right click here. We should be able to run this wire. You can see that it's actually working. We can actually change the timer. Let's just go for 230. Okay. And the reason I want 2 timers is just because then it just looks a little nicer. Right? Now we can actually just run this every 3 seconds rather than... Every 3 seconds sounds good. And this will, you know, continuously run. If we wanted to, we can actually make a couple levers, right? And we could put them... I'm thinking right there, but I don't think that's right. Well, I guess we could actually rotate this to up and then just have the lever there, right? Because it'll basically be the same thing, but all we do is we just flick the lever and it'll lock both of them to a permanent off state until we flick the lever back on. So we'll keep that off until we get all the hoppers and stuff we need, which is, you know, going to be pretty soon here. We should be able to finish up the foundry today, hopefully, but we'll see. All right, so let's grab some iron here. Let's grab some chests. I think we need a total of 10. So let's just grab some planks out of here then. We'll just make quite a few chests, might as well. And then we'll make, hopefully, 10 of these. Alright. It's going to be an old school, you know, way, but there is no filtering required or anything because the actual tinkers things are usually smart enough to actually just pull out the ingot rather than the actual duct. So, alright, so we'll place the first one like that and then follow them in like that, right? So let's clear out this side. I really need to get like a single shovel. Like I have an axe, but I don't have a shovel. Sooner or later, right? Okay, this might be an issue. Yeah. Okay. It's filling him up because it's on this side as well. Didn't think that one through. That's okay. We'll just throw the lava buckets in here. But yeah, you can definitely tell that our storage drawers are decent with that controller because we don't have to really worry about any of it. All right, and then we just take some dirt. Fill in the hole. And I don't think we really need to do too much else because the white chest is the one we actually need to make a pouch for, and which we'll do in a second here, so we can actually just throw ore in there. Right? Okay. And we have tons and tons of oh, I didn't think of that. Wait. Hold on. Did this just do what I thought it did? Hold on. Why was that? Hold on. Let me take this away for a second. Because that's understandable, right? There's a tick. But then it went again. Hold on. Do I just need to do this? Let's watch this for a second. That's all I need to do. I don't even need a timer anymore. What? Hold on. This is not how it used to be. That's why I'm confused. All right, originally in Tinkers, you needed a timer to tell it to actually drain, but that was on the smeltery. So let's just watch this for a second. Yeah, this is just going. It's cruising. Okay. We also have blood in here, which I don't really think is going to be the biggest deal, but we can probably grab a drain sooner or later to actually clear that, but we have more lead. All right, so let's grab a pouch. So a ender chest. Okay, so just ender. Oh, it's ender storage, I forget. But an ender pouch, which we'll grab here. So we need wool, blaze powder, and it looked like an ender pearl, right? Okay. So one of these. We have enough in here, so let's just grab all 4. Some leather. And then a piece of wool. All right. And this will be a white pouch. I don't believe there's actually a way to color this other than keeping it in a single pattern, hence why I've kept it white rather than doing anything else. But if we do this, we should actually be able to throw this nickel in here, right? Maybe. Why are you not sending in nickel ore? Oh, because a nickel ore can't actually be smelted. Why can't you be smelted? Oh, you can. Is this thing messing up again? Puller, right? Press C. Why did it? Okay, it changed. The config is gone. Hold on. Which one is that? Modular. I don't know why C got removed. Okay, that was weird. Um. That is the front of it, right? Yeah. Hmm. Why is it having issues? Let me try to figure out something and I'll be right back. I really don't understand. I broke and replaced the thing and it finally started working. So we'll see if it keeps working. But yeah, it looks like it's working. That was weird. All I did was I broke and replaced the thing and then put the modules in the crafting table, which clears them out, and went from there, and it started working again. So I'm not 100% sure why it's doing that, but it is. But we're cruising. Everything is still going. Of course, the iron is still trying to catch up just because of the fact that I keep putting buckets in it. You can see it's keeping it down. It's got like 4 ingots, and it'll get down there sooner or later. We do have like residual metals, but since this is just, specifically for each individual ingot, it's not actually a problem. So that's a really good thing to realize, because now you don't really have to clear a thing every single time because it's just one metal. There's no, hey, this might be gold or this might be iron, or hey, one day it might just be cobalt. It could be one specific metal rather than a multiple, which I do love. Definitely gonna keep that as like our ore system for a little while until we get to, I think, to ore doubling. I think it's still in here, so we'll see, or ore tripling and all that jazz. But I think I have every single upgrade put in every single one of these. Just double check in here. Not copper, so we'll throw in some here. Okay, not uranium, so we'll throw some in there. And not in this tin drawer. We will also probably need to get compacting drawers here in a bit. But I'm going to clean up my inventory, and I'll be right back with you in a second. I was kind of thinking, we could really do blocks here, but I just don't know. Like, I guess some materials, like maybe like cobalt and uranium, probably don't really need blocks, but things like copper and nickel and a few of these other ones might need it, because it seems like they have a little bit more quantity, than other ones. But at the same time, I have no idea. I could be wrong, so who knows? I think I'll leave it like this for now, and we will, come back to it at a later date to see, how it's holding up and make sure everything's still going. I did throw like 50, nickel into this, so I'm expecting nickel to keep producing for a little while. But yeah, I think our next bit of business is to look at refined storage, maybe a little bit. Maybe start looking into that and thinking of if we actually want to do that right now. I think we have enough stuff to do it. Like a basic one at least. But the problem with this is my power system's over in one building, while my storage is another. So I think our first bit of business would actually be to grab our networking stuff, like being able to do the range first rather than actually just, not doing that, because that'd be the fastest and quickest way to do that. Do we have any sneaky ways to get quartz or anything? That's the biggest thing. Like andesite, but andesite, is just pick it up out of the ground. Yeah. Well, we might need to get in stoneworks before we start doing this, because we don't really have a whole lot of quartz. We'd have to go mine a lot of it manually, which I mean I'm fine with, but I don't want to just do that permanently. And stoneworks definitely might be an option. I mean, Mine Factory Reloaded might just be an option in the first place, because it would be good to just have an automated food source and stuff like that. I think it might be time to get into this, but we're going to actually end today's episode, and we're going to work on that maybe in the future episodes. I'm not going to say next episode because I don't know what we're doing yet, but we're going to just wrap it up here. We've got the foundry done. We can now automatically throw ore in there, and it'll have it be smelted and be sent back into a storage chest or storage door system, which is awesome. So that's good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.